Men's 200 meters line up: Chris Clark, Terrell Cotton, Johan Visman, Sakonas of Greece, Jabudwana, South Africa, Edward, Panama, Guliev of Turkey, and Zalewski on the outside for Poland. Well, he's now won the European Under-23 Championships twice, so he's done well to do that, fit that into the age group. And those championships held just recently, so 2013 and 2015. Now Guliev, a European Junior champion all the way back in 2009, having a pretty good year. 2021 is season's best. And it's a good return to form, really, for Alonso EDWARD. Ran 1990 at the Pan American Games last week behind De Grasse, and Rashid Dwyer was in third place there. Jabudwana, well, he's seen his South African record, of course, go to Van Niekerk, the 400-meter specialist who ran under 20 seconds in Luzern recently. Jabudwana still may be the favourite here, though. It's Sakonas, big personal best in Rome right at the beginning of the Diamond League season, really, or the European part of it. Has run 20.2 in France in Nancy as well. Well, in his day, Johan Visman would have given the Swedes something to shout about. I don't think so here. 32 now, Visman. 15 times a national champion in various distances, between 100 and 400. New name from the USA, Terrell Cotton. He ran a personal best in the heats of the American Championships, 20.16. And it's been good to see Chris Clark getting back into racing ways. Real good talent, Chris Clark's dabbled with a 400 at times. He has run one 400 this year in Loughborough, 47.37, but grappling as ever with injury issues. Hasn't raced that much yet. It's 20.59 his best this year. He's in lane 1. So Jabudwana will be watching Alonso EDWARD outside him. EDWARD, silver medalist when he was pretty much just a teenager still in Berlin in 2009. We thought he was really going to become a big star of the 200 meters. Had all sorts of injury problems over the years, but the last couple of years certainly getting back to something like his best. And as I said, sub 20 seconds again in Canada last week. So Jabudwana in 5, Alonso EDWARD in lane 6. Tight bends here in Stockholm. Have to be negotiated well here. Men's 200. Cleanly away. EDWARD gets a pretty good start, so does Guliev outside, and Guliev running very well, almost on the line, the Turkish athlete, but Jabudwana now coming into it, and inside him, Sakonas going well, but it's Jabudwana, EDWARD, and Guliev on right on the outside, and it's Alonso EDWARD now starting to forge away. Jabudwana can't go with him, and Alonso EDWARD gets the win, 20.04. His recuperation continues, and if he keeps going like this, then he will go to Beijing thinking he's got a chance of getting in amongst it. He'll have to go quicker. It's not the night for that here, but 20.04 here in Stockholm, I think that's pretty good. Tight bends here, chilly night, and beating a fairly good field there, Stuart.
Yeah, the first half of the bend was belonged to Sakonas, but then he didn't. His transition wasn't so good, and certainly Jabudwana's was. And right outside him, Alonso EDWARD, you're right, the Panamanian has done very, very well to get his fitness back. He was really running well last season, throughout the whole season, then had his problems, and eventually dominated that in a sense, didn't he? Off the bend, Jabudwana looked good running to the inside, but certainly Alonso EDWARD, world championship silver medalist back in 2009. He's been around a while, knows the championship scene. He's coming into one, and he'll feel that that's good preparation. He really will. Looked like Cotton in third place, actually, in that. It was Guliev, in fact, in third place with 20.27.